det fungerte jo ikke I det hele tatt. Okay, I don't know if this is working. Clearly the light is not working. Let's see if we can sort that out in one way or the other. Yes, okay, I'll have to do it like this. So, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can let the chat show here. I haven't done this before. I'm really sorry. Yeah. Okay. That's how it works. Okay. So, I guess you will have to consider this mostly a no, that's not so bad. Mostly a podcast. It's you know what? I really don't like this light in my face like that. Can we do like this? Like this? No. Yeah, let's see. No. It's going to have to be like that. Okay. So, it's not so easy to do this live stream. Oh, I should have, yeah. So, okay, I'm in the lavvo. And as you can see, it's not so very bright in here. So I didn't really prepare for this live stream, and this is my smaller channel, and one of the charm, I guess you could say, of a smaller channel is that you can get away with things like this more easily. So we are, my son and I, we are out here for just an overnighter in the woods. It's quite cold actually. We had warm weather and now it's cold again. We have snow and yeah, actually we have a wood burning stove in the lavvo, but we let it burn out. We are sitting in our sleeping bags now, so we are warm. It's not a problem at all. Yes, I need a tent light. My son is using the tent light over there. He's reading, but it would not be sufficient for me here. We tried, but it was not enough. So I'm holding this head torch. Now, you might see this in portrait mode. Why is that? I don't have smart devices because I don't think they are very smart. Well, I had to go and buy an iPad. The reason is that, and I'm going to say this on the main channel and the Bjorn Talks as well, I had to get a device so that I could log on to Telegram and create an account there. So I bought the cheapest iPad I could get and did just that. Why is that? Can't you see anything here, the Woodlander? That's a little bit strange. Can you? I know it's very dark, but can't you see any image at all? No image? Let me know if you can't see any image at all. Okay, so why did I have to buy, well, a smart device? Because you can't log onto Telegram without having well, you can see my face, it's dark. Yeah, well, it's just because I don't want to, yeah, okay, you can see some. You can see some. Okay, so let me just finish this explanation here. You can't log on to Telegram without having a smart device. So I had to buy a smart device to log on to Telegram. And why did I have to log on to Telegram? I don't particularly like Telegram, from what I've heard. And the reason is that there are people there who use my name and they have stolen my profile, my logo, and they are scammers. And the only way to get rid of those is to create a Telegram account or a profile or whatever it's called, and contact the people at Telegram and tell them to take down those accounts. So, yes, I brought the iPad out here, but I can tell you it's not going to happen again, because I really don't like the setup and I really don't like, well, it's actually much better to bring the laptop computer. So, I am sorry about that. Now, yeah, well, Telegram is particularly bad, apparently. So, we are out here, as I said, camping, and it's quite nice, I guess. You know, I'll probably say this on my main channel very soon. I'll give you guys a heads up. There's going to be some changes on the main channel. Now, some of you maybe don't even know that I have a main channel. Now, Paula, I would like to show you the stars here, but I do not have the, it's just too dark. It's just too dark. There's going to be different content. You know what? I don't want to be a grumpy old man sitting in the forest complaining about everything that's wrong in the world. There's a lot to be said about what's going on, and there needs to be voices who comment on that. But not only that. That's not me. And also, most importantly, it doesn't give me a creative satisfaction, if you know what I mean. And what I often refer to as Viking content has always been the core of the main channel, and that's coming back. But maybe not as you expect. Now, I'm not going to get into details on that, but it's coming back. A lot of people will not like that, and that's just how it is. I'm very sick and tired of how people put you in boxes. And I'll tell you what. Now I'm going to start talking about this channel in a minute or two. When I made and uploaded the video about the rise of paganism in Europe, the rage was off the scales, and I immediately lost about 3,000 subscribers on that video alone. So it just goes to show how intolerant these people are. And without any exceptions, I think, they were all Protestants, conservative Protestant Christians, complaining about me not believing what they believe. And I've never seen anything like it during my years on YouTube. I've never encountered anything like that from any other group. No, not the woke people that many people complain about. No, it's been nothing compared to those Protestant Christians there. It's just off the scales, and they are extremely rude, and we will just get rid of their comments when the new content is uploaded, because there will be more content, heathen Viking content. So on this channel, this is my outdoors channel, as you know. I'm going to be camping out more this year than before. I always say that, but yeah, it's going to get very dark now. I'll just have a drink of water, sip of water here. I'm still here. Yeah, that water is from the local area. A stream down in a gorge. We climbed down there. So I don't have that much of ambition yet when it comes to this channel. This is more like me documenting what my outdoors life, I guess. And that's it, you know. So I'm not going to make any promises. I've done that before. I'm going to do these long hikes and so on and so on. I say that, but then life happens, and you know, it's yeah, it's easy to be. Well, there's this saying: it's easy to be brave from a distance, and it's easy to promise long hikes, week-long hikes, month-long hikes, sitting there in the warmth of your house. So no, we'll see what happens. Okay, I think what I'll do now is I'll just try to respond to your comments. Amazingly, there's 129 people watching, 56 likes. That's wonderful. So what happens here is that the chat, it shows a few comments and then they go away. I don't like that. YouTube, you need to fix that. Luke and Mom, hi there, how are you? Howdy, says Helen. Yeah, G the Heathen Hellbilly says I'm north of Fort Worth, and sorry, a lot of these comments in the chat, they vanish. No, I'm not GB, not boating, no, walking. Colleen says, wish I was camping. Yeah, yeah, it's nice to be out in nature, you know. Yes, hi Luke and Mom, hi there. It's you're dangerous to them, keep doing you. Well, you're talking about now, of course, you know, I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. I'm not talking about Christians in general. I'm talking about those crazy people, you know, and there's so many of them. Yeah, maybe they are afraid that I'll convert people into paganism and Satanism, and I don't know. I don't know what they imagine. But no, that's not thorn hedge either. That's good. Yeah, that's not. We don't do that. That's the other people doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're not the true Christians. They all say that back and forth about each other. So I don't really. I don't have an opinion on that, to be honest with you. Palm Springs, CA, that must be California. Is Curtis here? Yeah. Yeah. Insecurity. Okay. Yeah. Well, the guy, it's their loss. Those are unsubscribed. Yeah. Well, I guess so. Christian is asking, are there many bears and wolves in Norway? Sadly, no. They're doing their best, these people, to kill the last ones, the last wolves and bears remaining. Hello from Canada here. Don't eat the yellow snow, says Stargazer. Well, that's probably good advice. Cheers for Denmark. No, there are no mosquitoes here. It's winter. It's quite cold. So, yeah. Yeah, it's quite cold. It's also like we are on the top of a hill. Stupidly, we went up and camped on top of a hill. It was my idea. It's because of the views. It's because of the drone shots that we'll do tomorrow morning. But there is no water up here. So, yeah, there are wasps in Norway. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm not going to keep you up for long. Also, I'm getting tired. China. Yeah, well, I'm getting sick and tired of the whole thing. A shower of bastards. That's a good expression. Yeah, well, it's concerning making an arrow, which I did. That's a long time ago. It's really difficult to film an arrow in flight. It's really difficult. I can't do that. Also, I'm alone filming, so it's really not possible. So, yeah, and also, you know, the politics and the geopolitical things. To be honest with you, I'm less and less interested. I'm less and less interested in that crap. Excuse my language. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just not so interesting to me. I guess I'm becoming more and more interested in the spiritual. No, I'm becoming more interested in the spiritual, in spiritual content, meaning Norse spiritual content. So, yeah, a bit of a spoiler there, I guess. And it's like, yeah, you can get a lot of views on sitting there being angry at politicians who are greedy fools, and they are. But for me, and I certainly will comment on that in the future, and I won't give the bastards a rest, not at all, no rest for them. But yeah, I need to make content that I enjoy more, and I might get some people to work with me actually. So now you know. Viking King. Who is that? Yeah, Survival Lily is going on Naked and Afraid. I have to say one thing about that. Yes, I won't take anything away from the skill needed and so on, but why do they have to be naked? Why? That's not really a survival situation, is it? Unless you were in a situation naked and then had to survive in the wild. And I can't imagine how that would happen. Yeah, so why do they have to be naked? Shock and views, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not by Camp Crystal Lake. What? No, I'm on a hill here in Norway. Yeah, it gets attention. Okay, that got a little bit. That's funny. Yeah, this is a living proof now why they have to be naked, because now the views went up. No, the people watching went up, and the chat got really fast, started moving really fast. Yeah, I have talked about runes. You can find that on my main channel. I've been to Northumbria and I've been to Scotland. I've been to Scotland many times. Going back to England very soon. Yeah. No, there is not a Yeti here. Are you, Edie? Yeah, I am sorry that they're not available in English yet. I'm sorry about that. So I'll have to end the live stream. Okay. Now. So why? Because I'm getting tired. And yeah, I'm sitting in an awkward position actually. So let's see if I can manage to end the live stream on this stupid device. Why do they call them smart devices? they are not smart. Let's see here. There's an X here. Stop. I think that's it. I hope I'm doing this correctly now. Thanks for joining.